Hey everyone, how's it going? Octopus here and welcome back to evercrisis. We're going to be talking about the Steam client that finally got official release, the Christmas event going on right now. There's a hidden shop item again, some quality of life updates, and everything else you need to know about what's going on in the game. So let's jump in and talk about all of it. Alright, jumping in, events. Our new event is the Christmas event right now. If you guys aren't doing this, every 24 hours, which is max, or it's about 23 hours, which you guys should be coming in here. Don't let this cap out. Use it right away. Just collect it. It's the same thing as chocobos. Just go in, collect it so you don't forget. Because some days you might be busy. You might not be able to log in. Phone dies. Whatever happens, right? So always collect it when it does show up. And when it comes to this event itself, there is mission tabs that you guys should be completing, consuming 5,000. All this should naturally happen, so don't really worry about anything. The only ones is make sure you guys are doing synthesis material 20 times. But present level 8, as long as you guys are claiming this and not letting it sit here at max, you're good to go. As for your daily missions, you guys can do that trick if you want, where you obtain 100 green gift drop boxes and then just leave it here. It goes into your gift box, collect it out of your gift box, and then this will just keep recycling itself. But that's something that's a choice. You can farm or do this. But make sure you guys are doing 500 stamina in a day. I have about 2 hours to finish this off, so I'm going to make sure I do mine real quick. You got to just play whatever, doesn't matter. Now, when it comes to the actual event itself, the quality of life update they did was even in the new Waltz, the 3 Waltz one, the Final Fantasy 9 collaboration, they changed the co-op and the story into this nice little tab instead of what they had before. So now co-ops are in a separate tab, or whatever else is different in the event will be in a separate tab. So that's really nice to see. But here's where this event works. You're going to have a story mission, you watch a story, you clear the quest, and then you got to go do a score battle, right? These score battles, they give you on initial clear a good amount of the rewards that you need for the shop, but most rewards will be coming out for making sure you hit a certain score. So every time you do this, make sure you guys are aiming for the high score. It's not that big of a difference, like from worse, sure, all the way to best, you're missing something, but if you're up here trying to get that 300, this one's 30,000. If you're trying to get that 30,000 and you're only getting like 24, you're only missing what? Yeah, 1 and 1. That's it. Right? From here to there, 1 and 1. So that's not going to make or break you. Even in the higher ones, it'll get worse and worse the higher it goes. But for the most part, that's what you're doing. You're going in here, you're fighting this. It doesn't kill you. Just do the most damage. Bring your summons. Bring your diamond dust. Right? And just aim for the highest score possible. If you don't get it, no big deal. 300,000 score versus a 210. 4761, 5369. It's not going to make or break you. You don't have to repeat these over and over again. Just wait till the event updates, because it is time-gated. So it's available tonight, later on during the usual nighttime update that they do. So besides that, you do the story, then you go into the score battle. After you complete the score battle, the next part of the story opens, back and forth, collect the Christmas presents, and then when it comes to the exchange shop, I think Cloud's weapon's awesome. Right? Once you fully max this thing out, 27 boosts with boost physical defense, that's a great combo. More physical defense. There's a lot of quests where we just need that defense to survive, like floor 70 for the behemoth, or anything that's physical like the iron giants. This still gives you damage and gives you defense. And before you go like, it's not physical, Octo, there is a magic cloud build. It's not the greatest, but it exists. And either way, this can be used on your magic damage dealers when you're facing those floors or any kind of enemy. So sure, on Cloud, funny looking weapon. I think it's hilarious. Right, but overall, you guys can do whatever. A fully maxed out of this, 290% of AoE earth damage can still be used against earth weak enemies, so that's nice to see. And there's only one slot here for 20%. So not a crazy weapon, but it's a free event weapon. They all have their place. Trust me, you're going to use it somewhere. Grab it if you can. Now, when it comes to most important things, obviously the synthesis, the gacha tickets, and then Cloud's weapon parts. This is the second tier. There might even be a third tier. I thought at first they were only giving us that one for 20 parts, because I've been dying for more Tifa and Cloud parts. We've only had 20 or 40 from the monthly exchange for co-op shop, but now we finally got Cloud as the event character, so he got event weapon parts. There is multiple tiers, just to give you a heads up. So I find that the most value if you have no other way to complete the event and you only have so many resources, priority number 1. Right? Grab some of these gacha tickets, memory crystals if you want to, which really helps you not use your daily premium quests. And then when it comes to the shop items, what you need, right? I would say you can skip these. These are going to come out over and over and over again just from your chocobos. This reduces the amount of headache of farming, but nothing's really necessary in this shop except for the top items. So materia booster, grindstones if you want are down there, and everything else is pretty straightforward. So very good looking shop. It should be a very easy quest, straightforward. Chocobo, I mean not chocobo, but the cactar takes a beating. Now, when it comes to the rest of this, at the moment, we've got a couple notices here. We got 1,000 free gems because they won the grand prize in Japan for Google Play's Best of 2023. Congratulations, really awesome. So extra blue crystals towards all these banners we have going on at the moment, which we will need because it's been super, super expensive. I just released my video on Tifa and Lucia. If you guys watch that video, it explains how to pull for these characters, these Arcanium characters. Doesn't mean you have to pull for every single character. A lot of you guys skipped Sephiroth, Maritime Cloud. You've skipped Prism Rod, Aerith, which was the wind damage dealing, right? So always Arcanium is the best to pull for, but just pull for what you can like complete on a character. If you spread thin, it will work, but you'll never have that extremely strong character. So watch that video for full detail, and there's a known issue that they fixed, which is cool. They're fixing things, which is great. It didn't really bug us, so there's not really a compensation for that. But the last thing, or one of the last things I want to talk about, under exchange, it isn't the new month yet, but they slid it in there. So if you want your extra copy of the Buster Sword, which I do recommend if you guys can get it, under Metal Exchange, go to Crisis Dungeon. The new Buster Sword is out. I'm getting mine no matter what. Nothing else in the shop is worth it to me except for the Mithril Ore. So grabbing that, and I'm going to go upgrade my Buster Sword. I think this weapon's great for a lot of setups. It's the only one that has a combination of its kind. There is no other boost HP, boost damage. This is the only one that has boost HP, boost damage on it for our abilities. So we're going to go ahead and enhance this one. Another 200, pushing it from our ability of 1715 to 2015. So every single little bit is just going to make this better and better and better. Very good weapon. I like it. And it's going to be free just from the Crisis medals. And you're going to, as long as you're doing very hard dungeons, you're good to go on this. So a fully maxed out Buster Sword. Right now, this is what we currently have. We make it level 90. If we overboost this, 23 points, 24 points, fully maxed out eventually, 2736. You can't go wrong with that, right? That's a lot of people's sub weapons because they need a mix of HP, but they don't want to lose damage because all the other HP boost weapons in the game don't include damage with them, right? Actual like boosting attack or boosting physical attack or boosting magic attack. So Buster Sword is a great one. There is like attack stance and physical attack stance and magic attack stance, right? But that's about it. Buster Sword, grab it. Don't forget it. It resets monthly. This isn't a new thing. They did announce it just to give you guys that reminder. It's in the shop. And don't forget your co-op medals too. They exchange. Sunday's coming up. So grab your co-op exchange if you haven't already. New pieces came out today as well. Always grab all this. They give you enough co-op medals to do this plus extra. And here is one of the last things. The Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis Steam version is available on December 7th. Right? They'll be releasing it. This is going to be way better than what you guys are playing with right now. Overheating your phones or trying to do other means, which just honestly make your PC feel like it's going to blow up. So this is finally coming out. I'm looking forward to see my characters in 60 FPS, no lag, fluent menu changes, and hopefully they also imply a bunch of quality of life updates while they're at it. That would be super fantastic. So looking forward to that. December 7th, just around the corner, and that's when the Final Fantasy IX collaboration ends as well. With that being said, if you guys need any help, I have a Discord link down below. Huge community there. They'll help you with anything from co-ops, questions, building setups. And if you guys ever want to catch me live, I stream over at twitch.tv/SmellyOctopus, where you guys can come hang out, play other games. I'm going to be doing Final Fantasy VII Remake or Rebirth playthrough when that drops, but right now I play a lot of Ever Crisis, and then we jump into multiplayer games or current playthroughs that I'm into at the moment. Besides all that though, thank you guys so much for watching. Keep on smiling, and I'll smell you later.